Hello YouTube, it's Kevin here, West Virginia Piper. I promise you it's me. Might not look the same, but nonetheless. Alright, anyway, smoking a Diesel cigar. It was gifted to me by a good friend of mine, Dennis. You know him as WizD. Awesome dude. Really appreciate this, brother, more than you know. So, jumping on here on a chilly but nice clear Tuesday. I just wanted to show you what I've been up to for the last couple of weeks, at least in this pipe realm. Got myself a couple of new estate pipes on eBay. I just wanted to show you, you know, how I cleaned them up, you know, what they look like before and after. I'm not going to go over the whole process. At least I'm not going to show you the process. I will discuss it at the end. But let's just get right into it. I got two Dr. Grabow Starfires and a 7LE. So the first one here, I don't have a before picture because, to be honest with you, it came to me in very good condition. A billiard like that. The only thing I really had to do with it is ream it and shine it up a little bit. Do not like cake in my estate pipes. I like to build my own cake, so that's why it looks it's down to bare briar there. The only thing is that I suspect that this is not the original stem. Sorry, not the original stem. First of all, it's missing the spade logo that all of my other Grabows have. You know, any of you Grabow collectors, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's kind of their thing, is the little spade logo on it. And also the screw-in tenon there is very ill-fitting, a lot of wobble, but I will say when it does screw all the way down, it is perfectly lined up, so I can't complain too much. But I haven't smoked it yet, but that's good to go, so it looks really good. My next Grabow is a bent Bulldog, and here's what it looked like before. Now you can't really tell because the picture is very underexposed, but that stem was really grody, green, and oxidized pretty heavily. Had a lot of tooth chatter on it. So here it is now, nice and shiny. There's the stem all cleaned up and ready to smoke. Looks good. And then finally, my favorite. I was real excited to get this, and I got a real bargain on this one. It's a 7LE 614, and here's what it looked like before. Again, very heavily oxidized stem, some chatter on there. It's real nasty. A lot of char on the rim, and the bowl was actually very flat. A lot of the it just didn't shine anymore. But so I reamed that out also. Got as much of the rim char as I could off there. Nice and shiny. Waxed it up. And there's the stem again. I mean, I'm real pleased with the way this stem looks. I mean, it looks pretty darn near brand new. At least, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but if you look at it in person, it sure looks like it. That little bar that's inlaid on the side there, you couldn't even tell that was there originally. It was just really nasty. So, yeah, real pleased with those three. You know, there's some chips and gouges in there, but it's not going to affect the way it smokes. I don't care. I spent 20 bucks for it, so I'm real pleased. So sorry I wasn't going to show you the process, but there's plenty of other videos out there, people showing them, so I'll let you refer you to those. Just search YouTube, you'll find dozens of them, I'm sure. Did want to give a quick word of thanks to Gentleman Jim, because he really gave me some good advice, some issues I was having. So Jimmy, thank you. took Jim's advice along with some other research, and I treated all my pipes the same way. So I'll give you a real quick overview of how I do them. Stems and bowls get separated. Bowls get the salt treatment. Of course, stems go in OxiClean bath. Don't really have much of a, I just kind of eyeball it. There's no measurement, just, you know, put some in there and throw the stems in for about 2 or 3 hours. The bowls get the treatment overnight. These were, once I had them reamed, they were okay, so I didn't need more than one treatment. So onto the stems. Went straight with sandpaper from there. Once they come out, the oxidation, you know, gets to the surface, and you're able to sand them. So I did wet sanding with 600 and 1000 grit, and then from there I move on to micro mesh pads, and they go from 1500 grit up to 12,000 grit. I wet sand up to 5,000, and then the last few I dry, because by that time it's just, you're polishing. There's no grit to them. You don't need the wet to do that, in my opinion. After that, they go to the buffing wheel. Skip the red rouge on these, because with the polishing pads they came out. I mean, I almost could have went straight to wax, but I did take the extra step of white diamond on the buffing wheel, then a clean wheel before putting the carnauba wax on it, and then obsidian oil on that, and 30 minutes, hand buff them out, and they're clean. For the bowls, I do Murphy's oil soap. Take some of the old grime and old wax off it. Medium or firm bristled toothbrush does the trick. Rinse it off, and carnauba wax on the buffing wheel, and then just hand buff it to get some of the flake off some of the residue, and that's about it. After that, I just run alcohol soaked pipe cleaners and Q-tips through to clean the innards of the pipe, and they're ready to be smoked. Oh, one other thing, if you have the screw-in tenons there, I did take a wire brush to just knock some of the old crap off of there, just to get it clean. And man, so that's what works for me. You know, you might want to try it, whatever works for you guys. If you're looking to tackle cleaning estate pipes, I got into this late. From the very beginning, I was buying myself all new pipes, and I just finally decided that I was spending too much money on pipes when I can get perfectly good, you know, pipes for, you know, just a few dollars, and clean them up, and it only takes a few days for the entire process, and the pipes just come out looking great. So, you know, you can feel free to contact me if you have any questions. If you have any advice for me, if you think I could do something a little bit different, yeah, let me know. I'm always up for some pointers. But I do want to thank all of you who have put up videos and who have had advice for me. I appreciate it. I wouldn't have even been able to figure out what to do if it wasn't for those of you. So I appreciate it. But most of all, appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks again. I'm that close to 500 subscribers, and I can't even believe it. I don't know. I really thank you all for hanging out with me. So in any case, guys, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Really appreciate you watching. Thank you. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Oh, and one other thing, please don't forget, a Yankee you do yourself. Cheers.